As you can see, we're loaded up. We have 4 tanks, reg, BCD, weights, all of it, mass snorkel fins. So we're gonna go scuba diving today. Beach boys on a ride home. I can get there with my eyes. A little bit of backstory.
Long time coming.
It is a very long time coming. So ever since Kyle and I were super young, we always wanted to dive together. So Kyle actually got certified before I did.
Yep, I was 13, 14 in Australia. Learned to scuba dive on the Great Barrier Reef, got to see a lot of cool things. Now this is like, what, 5 years later, we're now getting to dive together.
Yeah, so I got certified in Washington.
Zero viz.
Anyone that's been to Washington, it is freezing. We're wearing 2 wetsuits, 0 viz. I've actually never scuba dived in more than 10-foot viz. So yeah. We finally got all our rental gear. We got everything we need for today. The plan right now is we're gonna go check out Spitting Caves. That has world-class diving if the swell's not too big and we get good clarity. We got 2 tanks, we're gonna do 2 dives. We have the GoPro with us, we got the water housing. I mean, we're set.
There's rumor that there's gonna be whales.
Yes, we've been seeing whales all last week.
Like there's just breaching everywhere. So
yeah,
hopefully we can hear them. Even better if we could see them.
The real question is, when's the last time we dove?
Oh my God, like me, easily like 4 years, more than that.
The truth is, they used to say this when you got trained. They'd be like, all right, the #1 mistake of divers is they get certified, they get trained, and then they don't dive for like 5 years. Yeah. And I remember sitting in the classroom doing my final dive, and I'm like, that's not gonna be me. Yeah. Fast forward now, I don't think I've dove since senior year of high school. So it's been at least 3 years. Kyle, it might have been around 5 years. So Spitting Caves, here we come, let's go. All right, so we just got to Spitting Caves. Step 1, we're gonna go check it. We're really just checking right now visibility and swell. And if there's too much swell and too much current, we'll have to divert to another spot. We're gonna climb down, bring the gear down, snorkel it to scout it out since we've never dove here before, and then we're gonna get in the water and have a good dive. So let's see, let's go check it. Today's the perfect day for the dive. Perfectly sunny. It's the right time of day. The visibility is perfect. And so it just comes down to the swell, but I think we have a good shot, so let's go check it out. Woo. All right, first look. We're gonna wait a little bit to watch a couple sets come through, but it looks pretty calm right now. The water's super blue. There should be really good clarity. As of right now, we're looking good, but we'll stay here for a little bit and see what these sets look like. This is the first time in my entire life I've actually been able to see the bottom from the top of this cliff. Because this is normally where we jump.
Hey, cut to the clip.
To get down, there's actually a ladder way over there for divers. So once we get our gear, we're gonna haul it down here. This is the ladder right here. A little rickety, but it should do the job. We're gonna go back up, grab the gear. Let's go set up. All right, we are almost ready to go. We got all of our gear assembled. We're just gonna do a little pre-ops check, make sure it's all good.
Dude, I miss scuba diving so much.
Oh,
does it look good?
If you dive, you should always have a compass. I guess I never got one. So Kyle's navigation for this dive. We're all geared up. We're about to head down to Spitting Caves for this dive. This has been a long time coming. Let's get in the water, switch to the GoPro.
I had a dream I was 7, climbing my way in a tree. I saw a piece of heaven waiting patient for me. I can
Alright, so we're back now at the crib and we're going over the GoPro footage that you just saw. And there's no word to describe it. That dive was so dope. We actually wanted to keep diving, and it wasn't the air consumption that made us go up. We actually had plenty of air left. It was the daylight. So we resurfaced, and as you saw, it was already sunset. We heard whales while we were down there, like you saw in the video, but we didn't realize there were that many sounds towards the end of the dive. So we're watching this footage back, and during our ascent, we got a lot of different ones. I'm not an expert, but our theory is that the deeper sounds was the mother and these higher pitched sounds was the calf. I wanted to film this little debrief so I could kind of explain our perspective during it, but I just checked my phone and it is 12:30 in the morning right now. Oh, God damn. We're half asleep right now.
Bed.
We're gonna go to bed. It's almost 1 a.m. Tomorrow morning we're gonna wake up at 6 for dive number 2. Hopefully it goes well, and fingers crossed we see whales.
Hopefully we can find Moby Dick.
Nice one. Alright, see you tomorrow. Wakey wakey.
Right in the temple.
Ready to go scuba diving?
Let's go.
Alright, dive number 2. We're now at China Walls, just around the corner from Spitting Caves where we were yesterday. We just checked the spot. I think the visibility might even be better than yesterday. Alright, so we're just suiting up. We're doing a pre-ops check, a pre-dive check. The moment we looked at the O-ring, you could kind of see it was a little worn. And we actually tested it out and there's a full air leak. So that is why it is super important to always do a pre-dive check before you go out. It would suck to go out there and then we're leaking bubbles the whole dive. So we need to drive back. We're gonna book it back to the dive shop, switch out tanks. Hopefully that tank will be good. And then we're gonna get in the water. A little speed bump in the way, but we're on our way. Let's get to it. All right, quick little pit stop. We just got the new tank. This O-ring looks a little better. We also got a spare O-ring this time just in case this one's not good. So
Loading up, ready to go.
see you back at China Walls. Tank number 2, hopefully this one works. This one looks sealed. Regs were all good to go. Last thing I just want to check is the BCD. All right. This looks good. I think we're set on this one. The second rig is good to go. We're about to get in the water. China Walls, time to go scuba dive.
Let's go hear the whale sing.
All right, switch to the GoPro.
Come back, it won't. I love it 6 feet under. I can't help but wonder if I could once better by
driving's all about. 1,000-foot viz, plenty of wildlife. So we're kicking our way back, all the way back to China Walls, and then we'll dereg and debrief. See you back on the land. All right, so we want to give a breakdown of what the next couple weeks are going to look like. So basically, Colin and I are going back to the mainland in just under a week for work, which means in terms of the videos, what's going to happen is we're going to have a couple week, probably like a 3-week break between now and the next video. We're just going for a little bit for work. We're going to come back to Hawaii, and then we're going to be back on every single week, Sunday, 9 a.m. And then we actually have big plans for this coming April. We are planning a full Europe tour. What the plan is now is for that Europe tour. We got our one-way ticket booked to Portugal. From there, we're gonna go all over Europe. We'll be putting out vlogs weekly for that. It's gonna be banger after banger after banger. You're gonna have to stay tuned.
This is totally take one.
All right, so we're headed back to Oregon for a couple weeks for work. We gotta go secure that bag to keep the Hawaii dream alive. We'll be back out here, so next time you see us, we'll be back in Hawaii. So stay tuned. Let's go.
Yeah, securing that bag, getting that cake, yeah. They missing the wave, yeah. She used to play.